Right guys, just recorded this once and cocked it up because deleted it by mistake, so I'll try again. Right, so what I'm going to do is show you where to find the tennis superstats and what to look for when you've got them and how to work them out. And if you're thinking of joining, it gives you a rough idea of what you get. So we'll go on the 1st of March. It's an old one, but I can show you. So 1st of March, tennis superstats. Click view. It might look a bit different on the members screen. I'm not sure. This is my back office, so and you'll get this. And then all you have to do is download it, and then when you open it up, you'll get this. Right. So the first thing you see is, well, where it is, France, Spain, etc. Your times can vary on Betfair, and especially if it's Australian, obviously they're going to be nearly hours at morning if you're in the UK. But these times will vary anyway because it's very rare they start on that time. So you need to keep checking, create yourself a link or whatever, whichever way you want to do it. But just keep an eye on time because they're not always on time. But it gives you an idea. So yeah, first thing you'll see is we have got these marked off. What we've got first is the green highlighted player is a stronger player. The reason we do that, we use a couple of things. This is the overall stats of basically it's of the season, etc. Games played, strength of player, various things put together in an algorithm to give you the stronger player. And they do usually come up as favourite on Betfair anyway, these ones with marks off. So this is just normally what you use, what betting shops use, etc. Traders use to weed out the better players. So yeah, that's your game stats, your overall game stats on these players. 82%, 17. Obviously, that's a stronger player in that one. The interesting one is this. I marked it off on this one for some reason. I must have forgot. But this is always your surface stats, and this is your last 10 games on the surface what they're playing on. So basically, if these two are playing on, let's say, a hard surface, then these stats are not. They're on any surface basically. They're on going back so many games what they've played. But this is the last 10 games what they've played on a hard surface. So obviously, if this were a clay surface, this would be the last 10 games that they've played on a clay surface. So it just breaks them down into those, because the thing is some players might play better on a hard surface than they do a clay, or other players the way around, that kind of thing. So it kind of narrows it down a bit more. But still, if you look at this one, there's not much between them, 1650, but obviously this is still the stronger player. And then this is just the total of the two. So this 142 is the total of that and that combined. And then that and that is this. So that again just gives you a more view, not so much trying to work it out, it's all there for you so you can see visually. But yeah, on that note, what you do, I'd look at this and think, right, that player's quite strong. I think they're going to win, but they're very close on surface, which would mean that this underdog could give them a good run. It could be a 2-1. It could play really good in the first. What I tend to do is a lot of the favourites, the strong players, tend to pace themselves, and the underdog sometimes tends to try and go at it in the first set. So what could happen is this underdog could start to push the favourite's price a little bit in your favour. So what you could do with this one is you could do a 50-50 trade. Just put 50% on the start of the game, see if this underdog plays quite well first set, and see if it pushes the price a little bit so you can get a better price. they may even win the first game, and that should push it out quite a lot. So yeah, you could do that approach, or you could do set betting on this one. You could do a 2-1 set bet on this one as well, which do work. And obviously, if the favourite starts hammering in first set, then it might always be best to get out with small loss on your 2-1. See how it plays out on that one. And yeah, as you can see, they work out pretty similar all the way down. I mean, if you look at this one here, what we've got, I'm not pronouncing those names again, but if you look, this one's a favourite, 66. There's not an awful lot in it, but if you look at the surface stats, they're pretty equal, even though we've got the stronger player. So again, this one could quite easily throw the price out. So let's have a look, shall we? So we'll go on. So right, we've got Victoria's stronger player. Well, yeah, she has actually won. It's a good start. But what I'm more interested in is, because they were pretty equal, how did she play? Let's look at point. Right, so we've got first set. Yeah, she just took it by storm, you see. So no 2-1 on this one, but we have got the not too bad. I don't know, it might have pushed it out a little bit. I don't think so, looking at that. Needs to be at first set, really. Yeah, so there's not a lot in that one, but we've got the player. So we got it right. So it's not too bad one, that. What else have we got? Let's see if we've got another close one. So look. 60-50. So look at this one. Oh, I like that one. Right, so again, we got the win. That's a good start. Let's see if they were close, or if we push the price out of it, because we've got the win, that's what we wanted. Let's look at this first set. So yeah, not a lot, but yeah, look, 1, 2, 3. She went up to 4, the underdog, so that could have, there's a lot of lost serves there, so that could have pushed the price out of the favourite a little bit. So if we're doing 50-50 on this, I would have put a bit more into it as that price went out. So that's quite good. How did second set go? Yeah, and then you see second set. So if you look, it's a good example. There was nothing wrong with the favourite on that one. I think they were just holding themselves for a bit, saving energy, trying to tie the underdog out, which they did. So yeah, we got the win right, which is good. So we've got the win, and we could also have got a better price on that as well. So we've got two. So we've got 2 wins there, you see. And I mean, let's look at this one. So yeah, again, yep, great again. Look, favourite, got a win. We're 80% now. There weren't a lot between them, but we're the stronger player again, quite double overall. So look point for point, because we're close on surface, not much, but we're close. Let's have a quick look. Not too bad, not too bad. Decided to make a comeback there, but it went to 5, so I doubt it made a big impact on that. Might have moved the price a little bit. Who knows? But we got the win again on that one. So yeah, it gives you a better idea. Let's see if we can find something a bit different. So what we got? Right, so let's have a look at. I don't think we looked at this one, have we? Because we've got the strong favourite, then the underdog is actually stronger on the surface, and there's not an awful lot between them either on the old, on this bit. So I'll look at that one. I'm interested to look at this one. So what we got on here? Got the favourite right. Did well with that. But they were stronger. The underdog was stronger on the surface just a little bit. There weren't much between. So let's have a look how this one panned out. There's a point by point. First set. Nah, I've got a clear win on that one. Look at that. Got a bit of resistance on that one, but not a lot. A bad victory, that one. So yeah, not much. You got it right. That's good again, but not much to claw back on that one, I'm afraid. But yeah, all in all, it's not bad not going through anymore because I haven't got time because I need to get trading myself now. So all wins on that one. A couple of bits where we could have gained a bit more on it. But all in all, not too bad. So yeah, just recapping on it again. Obviously, times. Your green is your stronger player to base on. These give you the overall stats. So obviously 80 and 20. 80 is quite good against that. If you come to these bits, I try to keep them pretty wide. I mean, that's not fantastic, 60-40. And then obviously you've got it the other way around. So yeah, it just gives you a good idea. So yeah, I hope that explains it a bit better. And yeah, let me know how you go on.